Hi, today is May 2nd, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 674 for the year, Face in the Lattice. A couple of days ago, I was cropping a picture of pigeons sitting on a lattice above the East River, and I noticed a face in the lattice, and the face has haunted me for a couple of days now. Is it the lady in the lake, except now she's in the river, or at least above the river? Is it Narcissus? No, it doesn't look at all like Narcissus, and anyway, Narcissus looked at his reflection, whereas this face is looking up at the sky. I may never answer the riddle, and perhaps the face will haunt me until the end of my days. Probably not, but maybe. Poem number 675, Fur. If I had fur and I were to shed that shit on the couch, then when I got up and saw that shit, I'd be embarrassed. I'd be like, what the fuck did I do? I've got to clean this shit up right away. This is fucking embarrassing. But when cats do that shit, they don't care at all. They have no shame. They're like, yeah, I shed that fur. What are you going to do about it? And the thing is, not only are they not going to do anything about it, they don't care if you do anything about it either. If you let a cat tree go for 3 years and never clear out the fur, that cat won't give a shit. That cat will still go in there and hang out. Some cats won't use a litter box if there is even one tiny bit of shit in it, but most cats will lie down on top of 3 years worth of cat fur and won't say a word about it. I guess that's kind of impressive in a way. Poem number 676, Furries. I guess I kind of get the furries thing, people who get a sexual thrill from dressing up like furry animals. If I fell in love with someone and she turned out to be a furry, or if she became a furry while we were dating, I'd be okay with it. But if she told me that one of her kinks is that I'm always the one who has to lint roll the couch, I might object at some point. Poem number 677, The Furies. The Greeks called them the gracious ones. Jonathan Littell called them the kindly ones. The Romans called them the Furies. If you killed your mama or papa, the Furies would be furious and the fur would fly until you atoned to their satisfaction, and it was hard to satisfy the Furies. I'm all for insatiability, but furiousness is another of my not kinks, so I guess it's good that I have never contemplated matricide or patricide. Poem number 678, The Money. The money sits in a big pile in the middle of the living room. It doesn't get up to answer the door or clean the bathroom or to cook a dinner. It doesn't lift a finger to help out around the house. And all of that would be fine if once in a while the money would get on the fucking internet and look for a fucking job. But the pile of money is a goddamn lazy, worthless pile of shit. And I'll tell you what, if that money doesn't get off its ass and do something useful, Mama is gonna kick its ass. Poem number 679, Bad Planning. The other day I was looking at my portfolio and thinking about how over the years I put a certain number of dollars into it, and now I have like 3 times that certain number. And I was thinking about the idea of investing poems instead of dollars. If I had done that and managed to get the same rate of return, then I'd have 30,000 poems by now. When you're young, you always think I can invest later, but now I think I'll probably never have enough poems to retire. I think I might have to write poems for the rest of my life. And the last poem of the day, poem number 680, The Money, Part 2. I just heard the latest, and apparently the money finally moved out of Mama's house and got itself a job. But it has also turned into quite the pervert. Someone made the mistake of taking the money to see Jerry Maguire, and now the money likes to run around the street naked saying, "Did someone say, show me the money?" It's almost enough to make you wish that the money was still sitting around in a big pile in the living room. At least then the money wasn't bothering anybody. Sometimes you don't know how good you've got it until it's gone. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.